Hello and welcome back to the channel. This video is a follow-up to my previous videos where I was reviewing those 1/6 scale base bodies that I got from AliExpress. If you watch those videos, then you probably know that I am in the process of making my 1/6 scale Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls Michael Jordan display. As a kid growing up back in the 90s, I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. I was a huge Chicago Bulls fan, and not just because Michael Jordan played. I am from Croatia, and Tony Kukoc, who played for the Bulls at that same time, is also from Croatia. So every time when Bulls were playing, we were also looking forward to seeing what will Tony Kukoc do, you know. But what I want to do here in this video is show you guys everything that I got. All of these things that you see here on the screen are sold separately. All of this I bought from AliExpress. There are all kinds of different sellers who are selling these things, and so you can get a lot of different types of Jordan shoes, jerseys, and even 4 types of head sculpts. Now, for the head sculpts, there are 2 versions for the older and 2 versions for the younger Jordan, and we'll look all of those more closely in a bit. But then there are jerseys. You know, you can get the red one, the black one, and here I have the clean black jersey, but there is also a version of this black jersey with those red stripes, and then the white jersey, of course. Few different types of Jordan brand shoes. I decided to get these 4 pairs. There are much more to choose from on AliExpress. These are enough for me. And then you get the basketball, which is magnetic. Goes well with the magnetic hands that those 1/6 base bodies come with, so that is good. And I guess we can start with the ball. This is that magnetic Spalding NBA ball that is really nicely sculpted. It has that leather texture and the grip lines are really well done. Spalding logo, as you can see, is nicely engraved and painted. Then the NBA logo, indoor, outdoor, you know, everything is here. Even this hole is here, so everything looks really good. And as you can hear, that is the magnet that is loose inside, so however you turn the ball, the magnet will fall, and so you can adjust the position of the ball when you want to pose it in hands. Shoes are also looking really nice. I won't get into those numbers and which version of Jordans is this shoe. I'm not into shoes like that, but I do know the look of iconic Jordan shoes that he wore in the 90s, so this is one of them, and you can see the Jumpman logo here, all of these sculpted details. Shoelaces are real, they are not plastic, and here is the sole of the shoe, and yeah, this is transparent red plastic. It looks really good. Yeah, I'm satisfied with how this turned out. And then the other iconic Jordan shoes with that Air Jordan logo here and Nike Air logo up here. It is hollow inside, so when you get those 1/6 figures, you need to use the feet that come with the figure and push it inside of the sneaker. It's not an easy task to do. If you're doing something like this, I would suggest that you use a blow dryer or something to heat up the plastic so that it becomes more pliable, and then you can push the foot inside of the shoe. And then here is another one of those iconic Michael Jordan sneakers, again with the Jumpman logo here, and yeah, I mean, everything is done really nicely, perfectly sculpted. And then the last one is a variation of those first Jordan sneakers. Again, Air Jordan logo up here and Jumpman Air logo here. Now for the jerseys, let me start with this red one. It's a standard red jersey from the 90s. You can see that they even made this NBA logo, and here is the back of the jersey with Jordan name and 23 number. Now this is a copy of Enter Bay Michael Jordan jersey, and the only difference that I can spot is the way that this A is printed. It looks different than all the other letters, and it doesn't look like that on the original Enter Bay. So that's the only difference that I could spot, but still, I mean, it looks perfect. And then here are the shorts with the Bulls logo on the side, NBA logo down here. It is really well done. It's a nice material. It also has that texture that the real jerseys have. The print is also really nicely done, and I mean, same goes for the other 2 versions of the jersey. This is the black one one, and here you can see again that the letter A is different, and then the shorts with NBA logo, and these have different side than these red ones, but the Bulls logo is still there, and then the white jersey as well, same problem with the letter A, and then shorts that also look really good. So each of these jerseys come with these bands that Jordan used to wear. So this one goes on his leg, and it's a stretchy material, so that's good. And this one goes on his elbow, also made out of a stretchy material. So each version of the jersey comes with a pair of these accessories. And then for the heads, we can start with the older Jordan head. I mean, all of these heads are straight up bootlegs, KOs of Enter Bay 1/6 heads. So this is a stoic face expression, and it does look good, but I feel like the original looks much better. And this head is the only head out of these four for which I can say that. I think that the rest of them look really good, but this one is probably the weakest one, and it still looks great. I mean, look at this. This is great likeness to Michael Jordan. And then inside of the head you get this connector, this rubbery connector that you put inside, and it's loose on this head, but it fits perfectly on the rest of them. So you just insert that, and then you can connect this to any of those types of 1/6 base bodies that I showed you. Then we can see a stoic young Michael Jordan head sculpt, and this looks amazing. This is from the 80s when he just arrived in the league, and while he still had hair, you know. So yeah, this looks beautiful. I mean, look at this. It's straight up Michael Jordan, and the hair is really beautifully sculpted. I mean, everything, the eyes, the lips, the way that they did the skin tone, and it's not all even paint across the whole face. There are kind of differences in the paint on a few different spots of the face, so that is great to see. And then here is the dynamic action face for the older Michael Jordan. This is the one that you can use for when you want to pose him like he's shooting the basketball or dunking it, you know. Look how good the eyes are painted. I mean, this looks phenomenal. The veins on this side as well, and here is the back of the head. I mean, it looks fantastic. And then we get the same action head, but for the younger version, and this looks spectacular. I mean, look at this. The angry expression, open mouth, and you can see the tongue. It's a shame that there is no alternate head sculpt with his tongue out. That's, you know, the most iconic thing when you see Michael Jordan, any of his highlights. Whenever he is attacking the basket, the tongue was always out. That was like one of the iconic things about him, you know. Maybe down the line someone will make that version of head sculpt, but for now this is what we have. So these are the two action heads for young and older version of Michael Jordan, and both of them look fantastic. And then you can also get socks on AliExpress. 1/6 scale socks for these figures. They come in all kinds of different colors. I got the black ones, and I'm waiting for the white ones to arrive as well. You can get the short one, the middle one, and then the longer one, you know, so you can choose. I also have another basketball here, the same magnetic ball that we saw before, and this is the name of the company that's making these, Maestro Studio. So there you go, if you want to check them out. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you is this. So this is Bull's outfit before the game, and it's also made probably out of the same material as the real thing. Bull's logo here, NBA logo here, everything looks accurate to how these outfits were in the 90s, and then Bull's logo in the back, and these connect with buttons. So again, same as the real ones. And then we get the pants, NBA logo here. And then, if you guys remember, if you watched basketball in the 90s, this is how they would take them off. They just pull them apart on the side like this, and you can remove them, you know. So they did the same thing for this 1/6 scale. There are these buttons that you just connect, and then you have the full pants. So this is another great addition that you can find on AliExpress. AliExpress. This is a set. Obviously, you don't have to buy both of these things separately. They come together, so that is great. So that's it. That was all that I wanted to show you in terms of these parts and pieces. Now, let me connect all the pieces and use those bodies that I showed you, and for the end of this video, I will show you what I did. And so here is an example of the final product, of how all of these pieces put together look like. And I must say, I'm extremely satisfied with how this looks. This is not how my display will look. I'm just trying to fit all of this in the frame because, as I said, my setup is usually meant to be used for 6-inch figures. Just a quick shot, so let me show you. This is how the sneakers look on their feet, and you can see that the jersey fits them perfectly, and everything turned out really good. The cheapest body out of the 3 that I reviewed on the channel is this one right here with the black Bulls jersey, and the skin tone is not identical to the skin tone of the head, but it is good enough. When you look at it on the shelf, you don't even notice the difference. Second body, the Enter Bay from AliExpress body, is the one with the red jersey back there showing 6 titles, and that is the body that skin tone matches perfectly the skin tone of the head. This one here, the Young Jordan, is in this white Bulls jersey, and it's on that Phison TB League seamless body, and I feel like this is the perfect body for your Young Jordan because it is slimmer, it has a bit lighter skin tone, and it fits perfectly to Young Jordan's head. And the fourth body here is actually a white skin tone body that a friend of mine actually gifted me. I didn't know what to do with that body. I was thinking of painting it, and I'll probably do that down the line, but I decided to use this Bulls outfit that covers practically the whole body, and it fits perfectly on the display, so I'm loving that. I can show you the back of the uniform with Bulls logo, and all of these hands, as you can see, these are the dark skin tone hands. All of them fit perfectly on practically each of these bodies, so they are interchangeable. You can mix and match, and as I said, the sneakers down here, and then this Phison body. I mean, this is just phenomenal looking body and phenomenal looking figure. At the end, we can move the ball, and you can do whatever you want with this figure. Move it in any direction that you want. Just imagine putting this guy, this Young Jordan, on a flight stand and posing him in some kind of action dunking pose. So yeah, I'm loving everything about these figures. I think that these turned out to be a great representations of Michael Jordan, at least for me. But now I would love to hear you guys. What do you think about this kit bash version of Michael Jordan from AliExpress? Is this something that you already did by yourself, or is this something that you are planning to do, or is this something that gave you idea to do it? You know, let me know all of that down in the comments. I think that if you really do want to make some of these figures, it shouldn't be too hard to find any of these parts on AliExpress. Phison body is really popular, and I would also recommend that Enter Bay, if it is Enter Bay, KO body from AliExpress as well. All of these heads look amazing. The weakest one for me, as I said before, is this one, but from some angles it looks better than from some others. So all of this is looking really good. I'm hoping that down the line someone on AliExpress will make Bulls jerseys from the 80s, because I would love to add that to this version of Jordan in my collection. And even if that doesn't happen, I'm still satisfied with what I'm seeing here. So maybe down the line I'll try to make a posing video for these guys, so stay tuned for that. As always, special thank you goes out to my supporters on Patreon, and to all the rest of you guys. Thank you all so much for watching my videos and supporting the channel in that way. This was something a little bit different than what I usually do here on the channel, but I really wanted to do this. After all, we are all here collectors of action figures, no matter what they are, which brand and what franchise. But for me, in terms of sports, this is something that I really wanted to have in my collection, and I'm so satisfied that I was able to do this. So once again, thank you all for being here with me, and I'll see ya in the next video.